Good morning. Welcome to another One Mind meditation. And welcome to Monday morning. It feels like Monday because yesterday was a public holiday. Welcome to Tuesday morning. I realize I need to still plug in my laptop here. There we go. All is good. Right. This week we don't have just one teacher to guide us into our daily meditation, but a whole collection of beautiful teachers. For today, it's a long list. Jaya John, Krishnamurti, Richard Foster, Edward Abbey, Rob Walton, and even Ozzy Osbourne. San Maria, very good morning. Maggie, a very good morning. Danae, good morning, beautiful humans. It is awesome seeing you. Today's meditation journey invites us to step back from the relentless noise of the world and take a clear-eyed look at our societal landscape. It doesn't take a mystic or a sage to sense that the world we have created crackles with tension, division festers, and a pervasive sense of unease seems to cling to the collective consciousness. Jaya John says, if being appropriate means conforming to a deeply pathological society, then be wildly inappropriate rather. If finally seeing the oppressive suffering of others is painful, then endure the pain. If you want freedom from denial and guilt, then surrender to truth. Don't observe the revolution, be the revolution. Annihilate your old self, give birth to your original soul. Raise it, says Jaya John. Charlene, good morning. Happy Tuesday morning to you. And then Jiddu Krishnamurti says something very similar. He says, it is no measure of health to be well adjusted to a profoundly sick society. It certainly is not just Jaya John and Krishnamurti who have described the society we have created as sick. Richard Foster says, conformity to a sick society is to be sick. Edward Abbey says, we live in a society in which it is normal to be sick and sick to be abnormal. Robert Walton says, the only reality in our society, and I mean this seriously, Western society is a very sick society. The last thought comes from Ozzy Osbourne. He says, tell me, where do I belong in a sick society? How do we rebel against this sick society as Jaya John suggested? It certainly doesn't help attacking people or trying to convince them that they are wrong. In fact, the ease with which we attack those who are different from us is an entrenched part of the disease we've created in society. And we have to ask ourselves, do we know for sure that we are always right? And even if we are, do we have a deep understanding of what the most helpful course of action will be towards healing our society? Or will we create more damage with our aggressive certainty of what needs to change in the world? Jaya John's answer to this sick society is to give birth to your original soul. This is the process of shaking off all that you are not until you remember what you really are. This original soul that is you is the essence of love that raises us all. It is this embodiment of love that knows when to act and when to wait, that knows when to say yes and when to say no, and even when it says no, it still leaves none behind, because we only do better when we all do better. Anthony, good morning. Good seeing you, dude. Ultimately, we have to understand that our options are to either contribute to the hate in the world or to contribute to the love in the world. And if our response to what is wrong in the world is an aggressive finger pointing and attacking, then we are just contributing to the disease of division. Jaya John's advice, his suggestion, is to become a soldier of this revolution. And then he spells soldier S-U-O-L. Be a soldier of the evolution by doubling down on the raw power of love that has always been who you are. When you discover this within yourself, you will be an immovable force for good. Today's meditation acknowledges the problems we have in society, but asks us to take responsibility for how we show up in this world. How do we do our own work and contribute to the healing of the world? Today's meditation is called TONGLEN, and that is a very particular way of looking at the humans and the world around us. You can close your eyes and let's float away together, starting with the first few big breaths. Take a deep breath in and out. A deep breath in and out. A deep inhale and let it go. Deep breath in and out. One more big breath in and let it all flow away. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly. And as you fill up your belly with air, also raise yourself up. As you breathe in, stretch out your spine. Lift the top of your head toward the ceiling. And once you've reached your full height, let all of it go. With every exhale, soften. With every breath out, soften your spine, slump down your shoulders, and even drop your head. While you continue your full body breathing, really feel into the rise of your body with every inhale. Feel yourself grow bigger. And then also feel deeply into the fall of your body with every exhale. See how beautifully your breath teaches you balance. While you continue your full body breathing, imagine for a moment that we are all the green leaves on a tree. And as we are taking deep breaths right now, Can you see how the green leaves on a tree also inhale and exhale? The leaves inhale what we think of as toxic, breathing in the carbon dioxide in the air around it. And these leaves exhale what we think of as good, goodness, and health, releasing oxygen into the air for us to breathe in. Our tree does something similar. The leaves on our tree inhale all the dark clouds in the world around it, breathes in the pain and suffering. And inside each leaf, a kind of magic happens, an alchemy that turns the dark clouds we've inhaled into light, into love, and breathes out into the world around it beautiful, bright light. Watch this tree breathe in the dark clouds and exhale light. And around this tree, the light grows bigger and brighter. And as this light touches trees around it, we recognize that there are more trees breathing in the dark clouds and breathing out beautiful, bright light. We can be infectious in this way. If we choose to look at and respond to the world negatively, aggressively, then that is infectious too. But if we choose to respond to the world with light, with love, it might not feel as though it becomes infectious, but we can recognize where our light is received. We can recognize where there are more people, more trees with green leaves radiating light into the world. And that is where we make our connections. We can become a network of light bringers to this world. We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, helping our bodies stretch, adjust, and settle down. Take a deep breath in. As you release, drop your head all the way forward and roll out your neck muscles forward and to the left. Forward and to the right. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders forward in big, slow circles. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders backwards in big circles, nice and slow. Take a deep breath in. As you release, focus on your spine. See if you're able to tilt your head to the left while you tilt your hips to the right. Curve your spine into an S from your head down to your tailbone. And it takes a bit of coordination. Try the other side. Tilt your head to the right. Tilt your hips to the left. One more big breath in. And as you release, you can stretch or move or adjust any part of your body that still needs a bit of help settling down. Having softened our bodies into a state of presence, or at least becoming as present as we possibly can be, we'll now turn our attention inwards and dive deep inside for the next part of our journey. With every next inhale, we'll hold our breath for a few short moments, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel into your body. Feel how softness slips into your body and settles in every part of your body. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, follow the downwards flow through your body. Feel your shoulders slowly falling. Feel your body slowly softening. Feel how you are slowly slipping deeper into you. One more big breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself melting. Feel your whole body dissolving. Feel how you are slipping into a deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose is an invitation. It invites you to turn inwards and follow this journey. As you breathe in, feel the air flow in through your nostrils. Feel the air touch the back of your throat. Stay with your breath as it flows in through your lungs. And as you fill up the balloon inside your belly, feel yourself slip all the way in. Hold your breath, but hold it only for as long as it feels easy, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. with your next big breath as you dive deep into you, I want to remind you that you are a portal for light to flow into this world. Take your next big breath. In a very simple way, we might say that we play one of two roles in this life. We either contribute to the hate in the world, or we contribute to the love in the world. And it's very easy, even if we don't try, to contribute to the hate in the world. Because being human, it's so easy to react to our fears. And from the level of our fears, project the fear we get in the world around us, project it out back to the world around us. If someone does us wrong, are we not correct in returning the favor back to them? Answering fear with fear and just amplifying the hate in the world? We all have been guilty of that. But we can remind ourselves that what's very possible is for us to be conscious about contributing to the love in the world. And that is what today's exercise is about. Our journey of Tonglen today will start closest to home, with the people we share a home with, or perhaps the people we used to share a home with. And yes, you can do the exercise even for those humans who are not in this physical world anymore. The exercise works equally well then. So in your mind, bring together those closest to you that you share a home with or have shared a home with. See them together in your mind, and you can do the exercise for all of them in a group, or perhaps just notice who stands out to you today and focus on that one. As you breathe in, just imagine yourself inhaling the dark clouds around them. In other words, the difficulties that they are dealing with, their pain and suffering. Breathe it deep into your belly, and as you hold it there, feel how it warms up. As those dark clouds get in contact with your love, they change. They turn into light. And as you breathe out, see yourself breathing light into the space around them. And watch their faces light up as they see the light. Take your next big breath. Are you able to recognize a soul having a human experience? Or perhaps if your exercise is with someone who has passed on, can you recognize that that was a soul that was having a human experience? And right now, that soul has been liberated and not being held back by its old human experience anymore. Let's make our circle slightly bigger. Bring all of your close family together. Parents, grandparents, uncles, aunts, cousins, nieces, nephews, brothers, sisters. Bring them all together in a group, see their faces, and do the exercise either for the whole group or pay attention to who stands out to you today and focus your attention on that one. As you breathe in, see yourself inhaling their dark clouds. Breathe deep into your belly, and as you hold it, feel that warmth in your belly as an alchemy happens. When these dark clouds come in contact with your light, they turn into love. They turn into light. And as you exhale, breathe that light into the space around them and see their faces light up as they recognize the light. Take your next big breath. What conversation would your soul have with those souls? And that's not a conversation that we need to wait for to have. Our souls are always in the same space. Our souls are always connected. We can have that conversation anytime. We'll make the circle bigger. Include everyone you know. All of your friends, colleagues, friends of friends, friends of family members, friends of your kids, teachers of your kids. Everyone that you are familiar with. Bring them together in a big group. See all of their faces and perhaps notice if someone stands out for you. Then focus on that one. As you breathe in, see yourself inhaling their dark clouds. Breathe it deep into your belly and feel what happens when those dark clouds come in contact with your unlimited love. It turns into light. Now breathe the light into their space and watch their faces light up as they recognize the light. Take your next big breath. Now let's make the circle really big. Include in your circle all humans you ever come into contact with. All of the faces without names. Sometimes we sit in our bubbles at the traffic light, and sometimes we have a recognition for a moment. We look around and we recognize these other humans in their own bubbles, each on their own journey, on their own mission. Or in a busy shopping center, brushing shoulders with thousands of people that we don't know. Include them all. The service people you come in contact with, the cashier, the waiter, the waitress, the security person, all of them as a reminder to yourself of choosing to show up, contributing to the love in the world, not the hate. So as you take your next big breath and dive deep into you, inhale all of their dark clouds. Breathe it deep into your belly and feel how it warms up in your belly as these dark clouds are turned into light. Take your next big breath. We're doing one more, and this is specifically for this beautiful circle we are sitting in right now. The most beautiful humans all showing up with the intention of being light in the world around them. But we all have our own stuff to deal with, don't we? The old saying is, be kind to everyone because everyone is fighting a battle you know nothing about. To take a moment for these beautiful humans in our circle to recognize that, at least to some extent, everyone's probably dealing with some dark clouds. As you take your next big breath, inhale those dark clouds, breathe them deep into your belly. And as you feel your belly warm up, add an extra dose of love for these beautiful humans. And then breathe into our circle, into this space, love and light from your heart. Take your next big breath. We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, slipping out of the breath-holding space and into the next. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself slip all the way through. There is no more attention on your breathing. You can sit all the way back or even lie all the way back down and feel yourself just floating. Today's meditation is called TONGLEN. A really old Tibetan Buddhist practice. To some extent, it might have an effect on the person that you're doing the exercise for. It certainly touches their soul. But what's also clear is that the world needs your response in love. When we interact with the world around us, the world needs us to respond back in kindness. And what's even more, and perhaps this is the most important part of it, is that as you interact with the world around you, every cell in your body needs your response to be one of love, of kindness. And this does not negate the need for boundaries. It's absolutely necessary that we know how to set and maintain a boundary if that is what's healthy for us. But even as you say no, even as you maintain a boundary, every cell in your body still needs you to respond in love. Because every cell in your body will feel that. Isn't it crystal clear that if you're able to really love the world around you, that what you are doing is really loving yourself? We can all contribute more to the hate in the world, or we can become the soldiers that Jaya John suggests when he says, don't observe the revolution, be the revolution. Stand in your soul and be a soldier for love. The world needs it, and every cell in your body needs it too. We'll take the last 5 breaths of gratitude together. With every exhale, I'll say my thank you, and I invite you to say yours. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for the vessel of light that you are. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for being the embodiment of your soul, being a soldier of love in this world. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for becoming the embodied balance of being able to maintain your safety, being able to say no if no is what's required, yet holding a beautiful balance where that no can come from a place of love, so that even when we have to protect ourselves, we're not lashing out. We're not causing more hurt and pain in the world. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for being a contributor to a healthy society. One more big breath in. Thank you, beautiful people. Thank you for sharing your energy with us. Colette, a very good morning. It's great seeing you. Hello. Nella, good morning. Awesome having you here today. Thank you all for being that source of life. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Danae. Thank you, Sunmarie. Thank you, Charlene. Lots of love to all of you. See you soon. Ciao, ciao.